What's up, dude?
What's going on, dude?
Nothing. I guess it's just us tonight. It's gonna be a different
Hello.
show tonight.
Yeah, right. Different kind of vibe tonight. How you doing, though?
Good. Fucking spent, man. Today at work was rough.
Oh man, tell me about it, dude. I worked overnight and my body is shot. It's like
Ugh,
seriously. Yeah, I am
overnight
not.
sucks.
Yeah, my body is not feeling it today.
Yeah. Well, how you?
Yeah.
How's the rest of your week been?
Oh, the rest of it has been good, man. I can't complain, man. It's so far it's still only the beginning. Can you hear me really good? I feel like you can hear
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 Ease up a
Hey.
little bit.
No, the week has been fine, man. Yes, sir.
Can you guys hear me?
No.
No? Cool.
Loud again.
Perfect.
What are you doing?
I'm mixing up instead of using the over the ears, connecting my AirPods to it. So I just want to make sure you guys can hear me.
Can you
My
hear
sound
good
okay.
through your AirPods?
I don't know. Doesn't sound as
That
good
is- Yeah, some people have trouble with the AirPods while they're streaming.
Yeah. These beats have been great as far as streaming is concerned. You hear it really good. They're really, really good.
There is a delay. I'm going to switch it up.
Should we just go ahead and bring our guest in since
Yeah.
we're doing it different anyway?
Sure.
Well,
Hey!
luckily I'm here. Just in the nick of time.
There you go.
What's going on, dude?
Hey, guys. Man, this is surreal.
Yeah, right.
Look at
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I remember I bought one of those when we first started the show, and I I never had it set up ever, and I don't know where it's at now.
well, it's kind of a piece of junk, but I still like it.
Yeah, the one I got was a turd as well. It's really cheap.
Yeah, this is pretty cheap. But hey, changes color.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Ooh, very nice.
I know, fancy, right?
So,
I'll upgrade someday. How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing really good.
good.
Good. Very excited to be here.
You're going to be on a very...
Have you on?
So
Yeah, you're going to be on a different type of episode because Toy Father's not here. So the three of us are hosting.
It gets
Holding
weird.
down the fort. I like it.
We got my mom is in the chat.
Yes. Hello.
Hello, Mom.
We got Mary
Danny, where's your
Fox.
mom at?
She's I don't know. I think she had a really good, too much of a good time on during Mother's Day.
Oh, what happened to
she's
that?
We
It
lost
says
him.
Device not connected. It took him off.
Oh,
So,
that
Flux
sucks.
to wait
Oh.
for him. Then we got Collectible Fun is
what's
here.
going on?
We got Carlos.
Cal the Collector.
What's up? What's up?
And that's the only people watching. If you're watching, sound off. That way we can get you out there.
Oh, how's the weekend, guys?
Busy.
Yeah. Very busy.
No idea what happened.
We
You decide, no way, I'm out.
got
Toy Father's not here. I'm out of here.
I believe he goes by the Toy Father.
Oh, sorry about
The
that.
Big
Toy
Figs,
The
My
Toy
bad.
Father.
Man, I'm already making faux pas.
Patman 13. All right. That's it for now.
All right.
You guys pick up anything or get anything in today, or since I've seen
I
you
got
last?
Got this guy.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I like that.
Pretty dope.
Soft goods on that thing. He's got like a pimp
Yeah, me
jacket.
too.
Oh, the soft goods?
Yeah. He has this silky Pootie Tang style
Yeah.
jacket.
Nice. Does it come
He's,
off?
Sawate.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it comes off. I got him at Chubsy's during Chubsy's grand opening. He had a few
Oh,
of them.
That's right.
I
You remember
remember him.
about the grand opening?
Sure, if you like. Yeah, absolutely. So, as everybody know who's on Instagram. Chubsy Wubsy and Mrs. Chubsy had their grand opening on Saturday. Such a fun time, such a great time. It was nice to see his baby, basically, everything he worked so hard for can actually come together full circle. You know what I'm saying? So it was nice. It was about an hour and 37-minute drive as usual. It wasn't bad. I arrived and it was already packed. A couple of cosplayers, forgive me if I forgot their names, but I know one of them was, he cosplayed as the Batman Who Laughs.
That
Oh,
guy's
yeah,
crazy looking.
Oh,
my
he
God.
was great, man. He was great. And then there was another guy that was cosplaying as the Merciless. Now I felt kind of bad because it was really hot that day. So the guys were like, they were troopers, dude. They had the suits on. They kept like taking their helmets off or their masks off, and taking them. I'm like, and then even Chubsy was in costume. Mrs. Chubsy they both were in costume, and again, it was such a beautiful event. A lot of folks turned up and came out. Just to mention a couple, D13 Toys was there, Fox Forge was there, Four Horsemen was there.
Crazy.
They had in display the Monkey King that
Nice.
released that day, right? So it was there where I could see it in person.
You get to
They
touch
had
it?
also a little bit. I tried not to because I didn't want to get in trouble, but yeah, it was really nice. Tons of accessories. I didn't buy it, but I'm regretting not buying it because it's amazing looking.
Yeah.
But it was one
you
of those
didn't
things.
buy
It's no, I'm like, if I bought it, what was I gonna do with it? You know
That's
what I'm saying?
exactly-
I try to
Danny.
I'm
Don't
right
feel
with
bad.
I
you.
try to be responsible with my purchases as much as I really wanted. I feel like if I would have bought it, it would have been because everybody else was doing it.
Yeah.
But it's not to take away from it because again, it is a beautiful figure.
It really is.
Tons of accessories. The tail is a bendy wire tail. It's really nice.
Ooh.
And I wish I could show you the sticker, but they were giving stickers out, so I have one actually on my table right here. So it's pretty good.
Cool.
Who else was there? A couple of the fellas from the community there. Machu Toy, J Shot was there, Toy Mirth was there,
Nice.
Yimbo and his family, Lone Wolf Labs.
Oh yeah, Lone Wolf was doing a giveaway that day.
Yeah, Lone Wolf Labs. He gave away a diorama to I forgot who the person was, but I met him as well. And lucky guy, man. He had a great diorama. Lone Wolf, if you guys not following Lone Wolf, go check him out. He makes some awesome dioramas, and they're dirt cheap. And he puts in so much work. Yes,
Affordable, high
and
value, high affordability.
Yeah. And he puts so much work. It's not like cheap stuff. He really puts a lot of work and a lot of love into the stuff he does. I have many of his dials. I support that guy 100%.
Yeah.
And like I said, yeah, just a couple of people were there. I was there. It was such a great time. Again, I hope one day to have, I've had many experiences, but I hope one day to have that feeling and that experience to have something that you work so hard for and actually see it. Because there was a moment where we were talking and you could see how excited he was, and I pat him on the shoulder and I was like, "You see all this?" And I was like, "This is all you right here." And he was like, "Yeah, it's all me. It's all me." And I was like, and if anybody doesn't know Chubsy, he just puts out, him and Mrs. Chubsy, they put out so their energy is amazing. So they're fantastic. So listen, congratulations to them again. I cannot wait to go back. And I even video called you guys because I was stocking shelves as everybody was walking around. So I was on duty the whole day. I don't know. I had OCD at its worst. But again, congratulations to Chubsy and Mrs. Chubsy and everybody in the family.
That's true. Next time you gotta get a name tag.
Yeah.
Put it on and walk
I was
aisles.
I was that annoying Target employee. It's can I help you find something?
Helpful.
No, you just walk around.
Yeah,
You're
Vico
"Ooh, what do
Sands
you got?"
joining us too. Vico Sands
What's
in the
going
house. We got
on?
unboxing art.
What's up, Art?
What's up, guys?
Thanos Copter.
Everyone's favorite copter.
Right.
TMT
Yes.
1987.
What's going on?
Yeah,
Jay?
he changed his name. It was Jay before. Now it's just TMT 1987.
Oh, sorry, Jay.
Mary Fox is wicked jealous of you. that
Hey,
you
Mary.
got to do that.
Yeah, it was a great time, and I
Yes,
wish you
please.
guys
Everyone
would
like the
all.
stream.
Yes. I wish you guys would have all came. It would have been like, I mean, one day we will all get together and do something fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's the dream.
I'm actually this weekend. I'm getting to go to the Retro Mania in Denver.
I saw that.
That'll
What's
be
that?
fun.
Now who's going to that?
Just me.
I mean, like, wow, we gotta go now. No, like,
Josh just
no, I
has
mean, like,
20
so that-
tables.
right? I gotta go to this and get signed. I gotta get something signed by Josh.
Yeah, you do. Who is
No,
going?
but what celebrities are going?
Nobody big. It's like
Josh.
You're really selling this.
we got Ken Scott, Robbie Wrist,
Oh,
Brian Tochi. They played the
Oh,
Turtles.
nice. yes.
We got Tracy Lynn Cruz was the yellow in Space Ranger,
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Yeah.
and then also Stephanie Nedaloni. I don't know. I think she might have
Listen.
voiced Gohan or something. I don't.
Oh, nice.
I don't know.
That
Oh, that's
dude,
cool.
that dude Tochi is like a legend in my book. Like he's been in so many great like movies. Police
thinking-
Academy.
Yeah,
He was in a Revenge of the Nerds. Like he I had that line, like I don't know if I should even say it. It was that line where he's like, I think the character's name was Booger, and he said he made a comment and he said it. I don't want to say it, but he had said it, he repeated it, and then he tried to explain to it what he meant. If you haven't watched Revenge of the Nerds, go watch it.
Oh, it's been so
It's a great
long.
movie. It's a great movie.
but I got the TMT Secret of the Ooze 2-packs. I'm
nice.
kind of I don't know if I should have them signed because I'm gonna open
You
them.
should. I think you should.
Oh.
I think you should.
Mhm.
Have them sign the box and then take out the toys and put it back.
Yeah, we'll see.
I
Yeah.
would.
Or have them sign the insert. You know how there's a
Mm.
background insert?
Yeah,
And then when you make a shelf, you display that behind the turtles.
There you go.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Now he played Leonardo's voice in the Ninja Turtles movie.
I think these were just the actors in the suits, right? Or were they the voice actors?
Well, he was a voice of him, and I know he's one of them. And then Corey
Ask
Feldman was another.
87, he'll know.
Yeah, so Brian Toji, I guess, was Leonardo.
Yeah,
Robbie Wrist was Mikey. Ken Scott was Raph. And nobody invites Corey Feldman to anything anymore. So
Poor Corey Feldman.
Oh, I love Corey, man. Friday the 13th and the
Making
Lost Boys. That's
music videos
Corey.
with the,
And the
shitty
Burbs.
dance.
He's
The
still
Burbs, yes.
performing. I see a video every once in a while on TikTok.
Yeah.
I'm like, are
Yes,
you serious?
Still got it.
Listen. Nobody got moves like Corey.
Learn from the best.
Yep, just Corey.
Should we take a moment and take a look at your shirt, Danny? Did you get a shirt, man?
Oh, no. This is Toy Addict 17 year one. This is before this was when Toy Addict attempted to try YouTube. So this was my logo back in the day. It was like a Jack in the Box.
Nice.
And it said Dan in the box. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know about that. But yeah, I ended up
Pretty
switching
cool.
it. But it's a cool shirt. I wore it today, and like my kids get a kick out of it. So they're like, we don't like the horror one. We like that one. I'm like, well, too bad.
Danny, I wore a shirt for you to this.
Beautiful.
In honor of
yes.
your nomination for the TBC.
Oh,
Top 10.
thank you. Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah?
Yes.
For you,
I'll
buddy.
show you my
Yes.
nipple. So like,
Just the left one. You gotta keep. You gotta make people pay for the righty.
All right.
and then we got
Thank you.
Jay. Oh, I thought it was Toy Addict the Pancake Man.
Ooh, that's
no,
the
no.
next unworthy. Next unworthy addiction. It will be all about breakfast foods, pancakes,
Yes.
waffles.
Pancakes and waffles.
Then we got
Slabs.
Jay saying he oddly prefers the voice actor from Soto versus Corey.
Mm,
To each their own. That's okay. We respect your opinion.
yes.
Well, I got this guy in today.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Are you
Me-
going to keep him?
No, this was one of those things I bought like a year and a half ago. That like I just got, and I'm like, I don't fucking want this. So anybody watching, if you want the Mayfex Cyclops,
Why don't you want it?
$100 shipped.
What's wrong with it?
That's a
Nothing.
good deal.
Well, I don't know. I haven't opened him, so
I mean,
if there's anything wrong with him,
Why are you so eager to get rid of it?
because it's something I ordered like over a year ago. That
Just lost interest.
yeah, now that it's here, I'm like I don't have any need for it.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of
Yeah.
X-Men.
No, I don't. That's yeah. So I need to get rid of it.
No,
I applaud that,
my
Josh.
Nightwing just charged off Ami, so
Ooh.
Really
But
nice.
that was like I don't know how long.
That was a while.
October 21.
It was probably about the same as this.
Yeah,
I think they released around the same time, pre-order wise.
yeah, it
And
was
then
a
I think-
long
Yeah.
time ago.
Next, we're getting Steel. I'll keep that one. Steel, I'll keep. And
Yeah, that one I want.
Scarlet Spider is coming really soon too. So
That'll be a
keep
good
it.
one.
Yeah.
I have the Michael Myers from Halloween 2. It's supposed to be shipping. It's supposed. It's supposed to be getting it on Thursday.
I can't wait for Scarlet
Nice.
Spider, guys.
Get out of here.
Hey,
Just kidding.
That was good. How's it going, guys? Sorry I'm late.
Good.
And then Jay wants to know: has everyone entered Sir Dork's Pizza Challenge? I didn't know about
Oh,
it.
I didn't know he had a new challenge up yet.
oh yeah.
There was a pizza challenge.
We got
Yep.
Red Space
it-
Ranger.
Who
Some
can
of those
eat the
pieces.
most pizza? I'm game. Anyone want to compete?
I'm game with pineapples.
Yeah.
Dude, I can smash a whole large from Domino's by myself. So
That's easy, dude.
Extra.
Oh,
Come on,
large.
amateur
We're
here.
doing a secondary pizza challenge
right.
here.
yeah,
do
like,
it.
you want to go? You want to go?
We should do this. This needs to happen.
Guys, I'm fairly confident I can eat you guys some pizza.
Do you
Don't-
have
he
to
does
don't
seem
eat
confident.
the crust though? Do you have to eat the crust?
You
Yeah,
Yeah, of
you
course.
gotta eat the
you
crust.
can't do this.
You can
That
dip the
might
crust
kill
and
me.
stuff, but you have to eat it.
Okay,
Changes things, huh?
a little bit.
And also, I don't think you'd win against me. I'm just
Really?
saying.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Got a lot of confidence in this room.
Fantastic.
Honestly,
Cool.
I do think it would be tough. I like out of like all of you guys, I think it would be tough, but I think I could do it.
I'll just go to work and not eat all day, and then we can have a pizza when we get.
I just want to see what happens
Pizza.
after you eat the whole pizza. Like everybody's like,
Oh, the
look in the back.
After the second pizza.
The
After the
aftermath,
second
yeah.
slice.
Look, we got
Everybody's sick.
Hello Dope toys in the house.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
What's up, Hello Dope? How you doing? What did we start with? Did we have a discussion question? Was it the Mayfax thing?
We just kind of walked in.
Yeah, we were just
Welcome.
trying to
We
sell
didn't
my
even introduce
Cyclops.
sequential, and we didn't introduce Zach. So should we tell people more about Zach?
We were talking about Zach.
We just kind of walked him in the room.
We've just been talking.
Yeah.
Wait, Danny was telling us about his new Michael Myers coming in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's you know what? I'm happy that it's because it's been delayed a couple of times, but I'm not too thrilled about that face sculpt at all. Like that's a face sculpt that needs to get like a
But
a
isn't
rehaul or, like-
the Halloween 2 supposed to look like shit? The head sculpt?
yeah, but that one
Nasty.
doesn't. That one looks brand new. It's too clean.
Well, so did
I'm
the
like,
one in the
what?
second movie, though. It
No,
was like
no,
super
no, no.
white.
No.
Wasn't
If you
that
watch
the lead scene where he goes to Spirit Halloween, gets a new mask?
Yeah,
and
right.
leaves
It
the shop?
buys just that's not like the boot. He has like the bootleg version on. No, it's like it's too clean. I know for the Halloween 2 movie, that was actually that mask it's the actual mask from the original,
Uh-huh.
but it got old and it stretched out. That's why when you see it, it looks stretched. But that's the actual mask. So yeah, I mean, from the reviews I've seen, I know I watched The Amazing's review. It articulates really good. Like
Are you
the
just
body
gonna-
is like it's
gonna
way
do,
better
like, a
than the
wash?
original. Yeah. So I'll probably like hit up a couple of people I know that do like rehauls and stuff and see maybe get it like hair, like get some real hair on it or something like that. Like
That'd be
get
cool.
it like really cool. So I've seen some customs. I've seen some people already trying to like modify it and make it look a little movie accurate. So but overall, I'm excited to have it because I don't own the first one, so
Nice.
it should be fun.
Yeah, you're going to be
Excellent.
able to find amazing head sculpts for that because I'm sure a lot
Oh,
of people feel the same way you do about that head sculpt. And
Yeah,
so within a few months, there are going to be some great ones out there for you.
yeah, absolutely. But yeah,
Nice.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
TY father.
Oh, Jay.
TY father. So sequential plastic,
Yes.
first of
Hello.
all, welcome to Toy Talk. Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much for coming on. We really appreciate it, and we're really excited to have you here.
My pleasure.
For those of you who are just watching, you may know sequential plastic from a bunch of different things, but he's one of the most amazing, positive people in the toy community right now. He really does lift you up, and really is just such a nice guy, and really just a great guy to like talk about photos and all of that. And I don't know you well, sequential plastic. However, I get the feeling from some of your Gomez shots, the Union Gomez shots, and wherever you take your photos, that you're just a really handy dude. Because in the background, I see your saws and like your tools all organized. I'm like, wow, this guy knows how to build a house.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Well, I mean, wouldn't be the greatest house, but I could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was into woodworking, like fine woodworking before this.
Oh, nice.
So it's kind of crossed over into, trying to put some of those skills into dioramas now, So it's been a very fun crossover, really.
So you can make like a chair.
I can make a chair.
Nice.
I can make
So
a
are your
table.
dioramas made out of wood?
Out of
Are you
all the
building-
things
are
he
you
can make, he
building
can make a
are you building
chair.
are you essentially building like a
I'm
dollhouse?
impressed.
Like a real cool dollhouse?
Chris.
I haven't built a dollhouse, but I do use a dollhouse that my grandpa built. So I don't need a dollhouse. If I did, I'd build one. Yeah.
Huh.
Although I do like to buy dioramas from diorama makers because, man, there are some excellent diorama makers out there.
Yeah.
Just phenomenal, and I don't want to miss out on that stuff.
What have you bought?
Most recently, I bought the 78 points of articulation City Ruins, which is
nice.
awesome.
Nice.
Nice.
Did that already ship?
Yeah.
Oh, it did.
Batch
Okay.
2 is on its way right now. Batch 1 went out.
Yeah, I did a
Nice.
Turtle Tuesday shot with it a couple weeks ago, and it looks so good.
That was
that's-
my big regret of 22.
I'm sorry,
not
Jay.
buying his city. His
Yeah,
Clock Tower City.
Clock Tower, yeah.
Was that the rooftop thing?
Yeah,
Mm.
Yeah, me too.
for like
Much-
$280 or something like that.
I remember
Yeah.
talking to him about it too. He's like, I have 8 left. Do you want to pre-order? And I was like, eh.
And then you see all these pictures, you're like, why?
yeah.
Like, damn it.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I still have to
Yeah.
use the rooftop dial that my wife made. I haven't used it yet.
Oh, you haven't used it yet? Why not?
I don't know. I just haven't got around to
It was Mother's
Now-
Day. It was Mother's
Yeah.
Day.
Has
she asked you?
Now that I got the new camera and my lens is on the way, I'm like in this weird, like I don't want to shoot with my phone anymore. So I'm just like not shooting anything right now.
Which lens did you end up buying?
Huh?
What type of lens did you end up buying for your
I
camera?
got the Sony E mount 1650.
Nice.
Nice.
That sounds fancy.
It's
That
not.
sounds
Oh. Well, it sounds fancy at least.
He made
When you
Made a
say it like that, yeah, right. It's
Is that
the,
mirrorless?
Sony E mount. Huh?
Is that mirrorless?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, why did you? So everyone, if you don't know, Cox 38 was one of the best, not iPhone, camera phone photographers out there in terms of just his style. And he was the king of the he is the king of the pre-edit. And now he's just quit it all and traded it in for a camera.
You sold your soul.
Well, I did the camera for a little while, and then I went back to the phone. Now I'm going back to the camera. So.
Got it. Are you looking
I
for
like
just
the-
a challenge?
The Sony camera I found, it's super small. It's no bigger than my cell phone, but you can put giant lenses on it. So
Oh, nice.
Whoa, really?
I figure it'll work pretty good.
Are you just
Yeah,
really
you got a
excited
really
for the
good deal on it.
Yeah, like I'm weird like that. Once I get my mindset on I'm going to do it this way from now on, like I can't do it the other way.
Yeah, I hear you.
Because, yeah, I just don't want to.
You get hyper focused on stuff. I
They do.
Yeah.
Do you have a backlog of phone shots that you're going to be posting
don't-
in the meantime?
I don't keep a backlog. I post everything that I take pretty much when I take it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm already up to like what 1,600 photos or almost close to it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
So, yeah, no, I can't hold on to them. I'm weird like that. Like once I take it, I gotta put it out there. I have one Yellow Ranger shot that the only reason it's still in my phone is because I was doing a collab with Zombie Clown and he just finished his today, so I could finally post it.
Oh, nice.
All right. Very
Um,
cool.
So, Zach, Sequential Plastic. Toy Talk is all about celebrating everyone in the toy community, whether you're a toy photographer, whether you're a toy collector, whether you're a cosplay, or even a diorama maker. So, we always like to ask why toys and what brought you into toys. So, why don't you walk us through your toy origin?
My toy origin. Well, it all started when I was a kid. I mean, just like everybody, right? You know, I mean, I fell in love with toys right away. I hauled them around everywhere. You know, I had my guys that I couldn't be without, and I mean, literally, I had to take. I was one of those kids who had to take his toys everywhere.
Were they
And
turtles?
Turtles, GI Joes, Masters of the Universe. Probably a bunch of other random ones that I can't remember, but the turtles are the ones that I remember the most. You know, those were my dudes, still are. And you know, toys never faded for me. I've always loved them. I've been in various different stages of collecting. Never really serious. You know, just kind of like I went in kind of spurts, you know, and then all of a sudden. I think it was 2016. I ran across Sergeant Bananas, and I was like, "What? People are taking pictures of toys?" And I thought he was the only one doing it. He's all I knew about. I was like, "This guy is like cutting edge," and he is, you know. But I was like, "I want to do this." So I took one Hellboy shot, and I was like, "This is awesome, but it really sucks." And so I'm not gonna like.
What kind of Hellboy did you have?
I have this guy right here.
Keeps him close.
Oh yeah.
Oh nice.
Oh, nice.
1,000 toys, isn't it? Or
No, this is the Mafex.
that's the original.
I mean, not Mafex, Mezco from 2005. Yeah.
Nice. That's a good figure.
The closed mouth. Oh yeah, he's great. So I took a picture of him, you know, like in front of the fireplace, like some stones. I was like, yeah, this isn't good. And but I was like, oh man, if I had the time to like really do it, I'd really do it. You know, I never had the time, and then finally, I think it was last year, the beginning of last year, I finally had the time, and so I went for it, and I made a book. I didn't just do a couple photos; I made a whole book for my nieces and nephew. I had a lot of time, and so I made him something special. Made him a graphic novel. I think you guys probably seen some of this, right?
Oh, that's so cool, man.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like a whole thing.
And those are all your toy picks?
These are all. There's like, these are all my picks. Yeah, all my story.
Oh, wow.
7 chapters, like almost 200 pages. And I just went for it. I wasn't on Instagram. I didn't know like what the toy community was doing. I didn't know
That's
it was so
cool,
big.
man.
I didn't know anything. And I purposely kind of kept away because I was like, if I just need to kind of focus on this. Because you know how much time Instagram takes.
Yeah.
I was working on this thing like 24/7, you know, and I barely got it done. It was so much work.
That was during the pandemic?
Yeah, it was last year. So it was still kind of pandemic. I was taking care of my grandparents, and I was on the night shift. So I had a lot of time when I wasn't, you know, attending to them. I would just be in the basement shooting toys, and it was all consuming.
Wow.
That's awesome, though, man.
So it was like kind of my training ground. You know, I learned a lot. I had a lot of fun, and anybody can read it. If you want to read it, it's on the link is in my bio on Instagram.
Oh.
You can read it for free.
Oh, cool.
It's
is it for sale?
Not for sale. It's for free. You can read it for free online.
All right.
Yeah, I don't
Can
have
you
copies
donate?
of the book. Yeah, you can donate. I do have like one of those buy me a coffee links. Please feel no pressure. I think my brother and Jay are the only ones who have
feel all the pressure
From
do
Josh.
it all.
Don't feel it from me, feel it from him.
Content isn't free. God damn it.
For all of you you can check out the link for Sequential Plastic in our description. Check that out. Also, what's on there is the YouTube link for Behind the Plastic, and we haven't gotten to that yet.
Mm-hmm.
So please check them out. Give them a sub, and give them a like. Give them all that awesome stuff.
Who was
Thank
your
you.
last guest on your show? I don't really like that guy.
It was Yimbo.
It was both last and next. Is what Danny's really trying to say.
I know Santi was like my favorite one the whole time. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's a great show. I love it. I'm
Wow,
very
thanks, man.
entertaining. Very entertaining.
You guys start from the bottom, you know.
Yes. I love it, man. It's super entertaining. You guys are doing such a phenomenal job.
Oh, right on. So good to hear.
Yeah.
It's a ton of fun.
You guys are great, man.
We don't really know what we're doing, but we're just kind of doing it.
No, it's so good. I love that. I love that Jay turns up the questions on Yimbo. I was like, oh, I got a softie.
Jay's crazy, man. He's a wild card. He'd be fun to have on the show. He'd be very entertaining.
Definitely.
Awesome.
Love you, Jay.
For those of you who don't know, Behind the Plastic, it is Not a Bird, Not a Plane photography, TMT 1987, Sequential Plastic, and oh man, I was just on it.
You're on it tomorrow. Yours premieres tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
Premieres tomorrow. Yeah, it's us three doing
man.
the actual the show, and then we got a kind of behind the scenes, but also emerging from the behind the scenes guy, Crooked Ninja Turtle. He's helping us with a lot of animation stuff, and he's doing features on the page now. It's Crooked Mondays. If you go, to the
I saw
page,
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Very
That's
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
There's just so much stuff out there. Like, we want to be able to interview everyone, and I'm sure you guys feel the same. You know, like there's so many awesome people out there. And
what I really like about the idea, though, is that it's 12 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's it. And it's nice, short content, and it's a lot of fun. I mean, I think we were still talking like for 45 minutes afterwards or something, like, and just hanging out.
Yeah. You don't quite get it all in 12 minutes. So, yeah, we like to hang out and kind of catch up a little bit. It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun.
But I feel like that's like the perfect amount of like content to like absorb too, you know?
Yeah.
It's something fresh too for like, you know, shows and stuff like that. It's something that I haven't seen. So it's different. And you guys, your energy, like you guys' energy like bounces off each other really, really well. So like I said, like I've been enjoying them I can't wait to see the new one.
Nice.
So I'm excited.
Glad to hear that. Thank you.
See this handsome face right there. This guy right here. Where is he?
No, you're pointing at the right person right here.
Right, I was over here.
I'm gonna watch the repeat. It's fine. Get my view coming up.
Well, I got.
I can't wait for it. It's gonna be awesome.
I got a shout out.
You had your time, no chewing.
Jay is the mastermind behind the show. If you ever need an idea, go to Jay. Be like, Jay, I need an idea, and he'll be like, here's 50. He's the idea man.
I need an idea.
He'll have 10 for you by the end of the show.
That's awesome.
There he is, right there.
I'm just looking at some of the questions that I'm going to ask you, Carlos. You're hilarious, buddy.
I can't see any of these.
Yeah, I know you. All right. Well, hey, it's not necessarily a question just for you, but this is a question for everyone. Let's hear your biggest pre-order regrets. Pre-order regrets. Danny, I don't think you're pretty good.
I don't think I have. No, I don't. That's a good question because I'll probably end up with that situation one day. But like, I stick to one line of figures. I don't. Now I tell you, I regret not buying that Monkey King. I do regret not buying them. I don't know if he sold out the Mythic Legion, the Obscura.
Oh yeah.
So
if you change your mind, you can get it at that con you all are going to go to.
Yeah,
probably going to be there.
I might have it.
It might be.
Well, I mean, the Cosmic Legions will be there, so I won't even be thinking about the Monkey King.
Do you think I bet they have another. Another around that time, anyways, because they released one in October, one December. So.
Yeah. Well, if you look at the packaging, I wish I would have took photos of the packaging from the back so you could see, like, they showcase other characters that I'm like, yeah, if they release any one of those, I'm like pumped for.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Typically what they do is a release for just the store Horseman, and then a retail release of like a variant like color. Like
he'll be red.
He'll be red. Yeah.
Okay. So buy it again. Buy it one more time.
Yeah, get it. That's what they did with Krampus, with the Santa,
and
the Horseman.
Hellas Horseman. Yep.
I think the Horseman one looks better than the original.
I do too.
I like the glow in the dark effect.
I like the original. I like
the original Santa versus the springtime.
Yeah.
Josh, you don't like your Cyclops?
It's not that I don't like him. It's just something that, like I was telling them, these guys, I pre-ordered it like a year and a half ago, forgot about it.
Oh, yes.
And then it's like, hey, guess what? Remember you bought this, and it shows up, and I'm like, I don't want it.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised you said you had it.
Yeah, it was during probably my like I've just got to buy it phase.
Yeah. How about you, Chewy?
I don't have. I think the only one that I kind of regret buying is Psylocke Mothex.
Really?
Earlier this year.
I can see that.
I just haven't used her. I think the head's too small, and I feel like I might break her. And that's actually my big remiss about imports right now is that I'm very gentle on them because they're like $100 and I don't want to break them. But if I had to go back, it's not even a pre-order, but I had bought off eBay.
Thank you.
Winnie the Pooh and Tigger by Reveltech.
Yeah,
I don't use them. They're stiff as hell. Or for Tigger's stiff as hell. Winnie the Pooh falls apart in pieces. So that's my real regret buy for this year. Is those two figures.
A lot of people love those Reveltechs. I've had two. I just don't like them. The pieces fall off.
The Jack Skeleton that you showed me, I want that bad. If they make like a whole line of like Nightmare Before
but he
Christmas
doesn't have like a bunch of accessories that are going to fall off of him either, though.
Yeah. Well, I hope he's not as fragile as the Diamond Select one, where like I had that one and it snapped really easily.
Ooh,
I think it'll be better than that as far as thickness goes, but
I think Reveltech in that line, Woody's the best one, and then everything else kind of varying degrees of quality.
Yeah, that Woody is awesome, but that Buzz is like
the arms are weird.
Buzz is too small.
He's too small. Yeah.
And the arms are too long for the figure.
His thumb keeps falling. Like his thumb just won't stay on for me. It's really annoying.
Really?
Yeah.
See the SH Figure Arts Lightyear Buzz is probably my favorite.
Yeah. It's awesome.
That was that was a real gateway to SH.
Yeah, somebody just needs to make a cartoon Buzz head for that figure that you can put on it. That'd be cool.
There you go. You know, the one, the pre-order that I'm not regretting, but I'm like, we may never get it, is the Doctor Doom, the Mafex Doctor Doom.
Mafex or Mezco?
Why do I keep saying Mezco? Yes, Mezco Doctor Doom.
I mean, you'll get it. It just might be when you're old.
That's what I'm saying.
Mezco, I bet that releases sometime this year. They've been really catching up with some of the ones that they needed to.
Not really catching up. All the ones that you're seeing drop were pre-ordered like a year to 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're catching up on those old ones that should have been released a long time ago.
Yeah, but like the Mezco Doctor Doom is fairly new. What's to say you don't have to wait for him for 2 years? That's
what I'm saying. Like he already got put. He was supposed to be in February.
Yeah.
Now it's saying November.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna because that Fantastic Four came out. I have a feeling that it's gonna come out soon, or at least this year. I have no hope for Gaslight Batman though.
Oh.
Yeah, you're still waiting on that one. How long was that? That was like 2 years ago, wasn't it?
I mean, it wasn't as long as
89.
89 Batman. Mr. Freeze is going to ship soon, though. I'm pumped about that.
That's what they're saying.
That was a long time. So my wait list went to pre-order, so it should ship soon. But I probably won't get it for another 2 months.
How many interpretations of Batman did we get before we got the 89 Batman Mezco? Like how many live actions?
We
got like
so many Batman.
We got the Lego, right? I believe the Lego, right? The Lego Batman.
Yes.
We got
Mezco. the Mezco Lego Batman, also known as Will Arnett. I mean, I just remember their first Batman were just like the same sculpt, but just different.
Yeah.
How many of you have the '89 Batman? Just one. Okay. Sorry, Chew. I didn't mean to bring it up.
No. I'm actually okay with it. I got offers from like some really kind folks. You know, like actually a lot of folks reached out and said, "Hey, I have an extra, or you can buy it off me." And a lot of them
buy it off you. They're not just giving it to you,
right?
Well, all of them weren't going to charge me more than what they paid for it. They were like, "Oh, like 120." I was like, "Oh, cool."
That's awesome.
I was kind of feeling sad about not getting it. And then when I got my McFarlane Batmobile and the Mafex fits in there perfect, I was like, fuck that rubber suit thing. I don't want that anyway.
I don't know. I love it.
I tell you, I
just hope you have better luck with yours than everybody else does. I really mean that.
I'll tell you another figure I don't regret getting.
Today?
Huh?
There's a picture of Batman '89. Someone left the arm up for a couple weeks, and it's like splintering.
Yeah. I've seen the
really?
rubber suit just tearing on a lot of them.
Yeah, well, that rubber suit is.
Yeah,
like,
it's the same with that Alien that just came out. It's got the same.
I was just about to say that.
It's
is that what I don't regret buying?
Oh, is the Alien like that rubber too?
You didn't get that, huh?
Yeah, some folks have been complaining of like the rubber piece, like because they posed it, it been tearing. So that's what I was gonna say. Like that's one figure that I almost bought, and I don't regret not buying it because now it's like I don't really want it if it's gonna do that. So
this one's really good though. If you need a Mezco, Mezco Predator is awesome.
That was my first Mezco. That's
cool.
Completely addicted.
Oh, dude, I love that one.
Yeah, it was just this year. I was just like, dude, I'm new to all this. Like last year, I was shooting, Jack specific and Legends and completely unaware of this whole expensive world of toys.
You should have stayed away from it.
Yeah,
I know. It's like it's a drug. It really is.
Yeah.
And then you end up buying Cyclops.
What am I doing? Well,
not even Cyclops, X Factor Cyclops.
Yeah,
it's like wait a minute, Josh. You don't even have like the regular Cyclops anymore. What is this one?
Well, I know, but that's why I think that was the reasoning behind it. It's like, I missed, animated series one. Like, at least he'll be cool, right? So
the animated series one is cool. I like that one. He's fun.
He looks good, but.
I still like all the Legends ones, the VHS editions.
Yeah, that's what I would say. I like the.
They actually made it to Entertainment Earth for a little cheaper now too.
Oh yeah.
I like the
like
retro
25.
card. I like that retro card classic Cyclops. That one was really good. It's the same.
I'm completely done with Hasbro. I'm not buying anything Hasbro anymore. The last set I bought was Indiana Jones for the Ark, and I might get Short Round just to have Short Round.
I think you should. It comes with a soft good coat.
But only because nobody else is gonna make those characters. So
no one's ever gonna make that, especially Short Round. No, because you haven't seen it since early '90s. No one's ever gonna make it.
No one will.
But other than that, like Legends, GI Joe, I'm done. I'm not buying them.
You're done, GI Joe?
Yep.
Really? All right, that's cool. I have a question for you all. I want to know how long you've been doing this, and ballpark, how many figures do you all have?
Doing what?
Just doing toy photography, or collecting.
Collecting for me at least 20 years. Toy photography, I started in the pandemic, like 2019. Josh, when did we meet?
When I started collecting, pretty much.
When was that? Was that 20? That was 20. No, 2021. 2021.
Yeah, I think I started like right after the pandemic started going, like May of that year.
Okay, yes.
That's when I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy a few Star Wars toys. I really dig this toy photography thing. And now ballpark, maybe 250, 300.
Yeah. Okay. So I remember my grandfather passed away of that year of 2020. Then I started doing photography, getting into that, and that's when I met you around like late 2020.
Yeah, it was a little after we started for sure.
So, Toy Father, when you started your photography, you already had like Are we talking hundreds of figures?
Oh yeah, I love toys. I love toys. Growing up and just I remember getting my first like the Toy Biz Marvel Legends were everything, and really was the Spider-Man Classics Toy Biz line that got me into it. So I remember going all out and getting every single one of those toys like sealed, going to KB Toys, getting the exclusive Scarlet Spider, getting the exclusive Spider-Man 2099 because there were no other like Scarlet Spider or Spider-Man 2099 ever like that. And I remember the price tag. I sold my Spider-Man 2099. The price tag on that was like $7.99.
Really?
Yeah.
KB was awesome.
KB was awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, that's where I was ever able to get like when they first started coming out with the Dragon Ball Z figures. I used to go to KB and I could get one a month, and and then KB
which Dragon Ball ones?
It was just Dragon Ball Z. I don't remember who made them.
Got it.
But I remember they were in KB because I used to go there. Like my mom would let me buy one figure a month, so I would go there, and it was mostly I was getting Dragon Ball Z.
I'd always pull the arguments like, oh, but these X-Men figures are 3 for like $9.
Yeah.
Really?
You just did
it ever work?
Value? Yeah, most of the time, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Because you buy one, it's like $5.
Yeah.
You buy 3, it's $9. Come on.
Wait, how did that math work out?
KB Toys was very good about the pricing. Like
really?
they would lure you in at the front of the store with like all these deals.
Yeah.
Inside the store was always marked up.
That's right.
But for like X-Men and Iron Man and Fantastic Four, because they were like pouring those figures out like crazy, like hundreds of them each year, they'd always mark them down.
Did KB just go out of business, or did they get eaten up by someone?
They went out of business because of their pricing, I think.
If you go onto Toy Galaxy, there's a couple good specials about KB Toys, Children's World.
Huh.
I think
Child's World.
I don't remember if KB Toys was the one, but I know Toys R Us and Child's World, they were purchased by an equity firm and then bled dry and then sold and then bankrupt. Like it was one of those things where like legally just like killing this toy entity, milking it for all it's worth, and then once it's dead,
it's done.
Toss it to the curb, go find another one.
Man, brutal.
It is. It's awful.
Jeez.
Great episode though. 10 minutes. Yes. Toy Galaxy. They don't know. Who
I like watching a lot of their videos. Yeah.
Actually, Dan Larson's a Massachusetts person. He's gonna be at ChrisCon.
Nice.
And then what? No Chewing turned me on to that action figure adventure on.
Yeah. Did you start watching?
I did start watching it. I mean,
on what? On Amazon?
All these shows on Amazon though, they're all based around like retro figures and stuff like that. That's the only thing that I'm kind of like, but they do hit on some of the new stuff. So
yeah.
All right.
Get to the G.I. Joe one. I found the person that they visit, like he made a Toys R Us in his shed.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
It's incredible.
Oh, cool.
Danny, what about you? I feel like when did you start with your photography and your collecting?
I've been collecting since 2013. Yeah, 2013. I started with the DC with the New 52 DC figures, the DC collectibles figures. I was collecting the entire line.
Nice.
Yeah, I was like big like on that line. So I started then. And as far as the photography is concerned, I was always an mint and box card guy. I never opened none of my figures ever.
Yeah.
I was big on that. Like I wouldn't even buy like the box if like the figure head was turned. Like I had like it was also bad. It was bad. So it wasn't like a
fingerprint on it.
Yeah. No, I'm serious. No, it was that bad. It was really that bad.
It was your fingerprint.
I think it's like same like everybody. I got pandemic. I got injured, and I was quarantined before quarantine happened. So I was in the house before, like when I was ready, when I got a boot to actually walk out, they was like, yeah, we're shutting everything down. I'm like, forget it. I'll just stay in.
Oh, geez.
But no. So I tried YouTube. Like I tried like doing like
not unboxing, obviously, right?
Yeah.
No, unboxing, but not my toys. Like my buddy was letting me borrow his toys to open because I wouldn't open mine. Yeah, it was really.
Oh,
funny.
dude, you never shared that. I knew you did YouTube.
No, he would.
That's hilarious.
That's cool.
He would like let me borrow. He would like buy a Legend or a NECA and say, "Hey, yay, I'm gonna buy this. Do you want to review it on your YouTube channel? He said on your little YouTube channel. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So I would like review. I would review it, and like once I was like taking photos. Like I started with the phone. I did the phone thing, and then that's how I found out about Sir Dork, and a couple other people, and then I think honestly my biggest inspiration, like besides, it's this toy photographer. I don't know if you guys know him. His name is Let's Toys. He takes the superpower action figures, the non-articulated ones, and he like pops their heads off and makes them look like really articulated in his photos. Whoa. Check his page out. He's great. He was like one of my inspirations, and so was Zombie Clown. When I started watching Toy Talk, Zombie Clown was like my inspiration because he did like the portraits and the black background. So anything like that, I was like into. So then I just started like, I was always a big horror fan. So it was like I used to take photos of everything, but then I was like, I kind of like these NECA toys better. So I started just focusing on the horror ones. So
all those ones that were in boxes and sealed and perfect, are they still?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I started buying doubles and triples of everything just so I wouldn't open some.
Wow.
I was bad. Yeah, I'm still, you believe it or not, I'm still like that. I told myself the day that I find the thing monster, dog monster, I'm gonna buy like 3 of them.
Yes.
I don't know why. It's this thing like I like to buy doubles of everything or triples of everything.
Just in case.
Danny,
in case.
I totally get it. I fight that urge every time I buy. Like I fight it. Like every time I buy a figure.
Well, for
I want to buy 2.
The thing dogs, I completely understand.
No, but I feel, but even the Superman. Remember when McFarlane released the first wave, the Superman 1000? Like I'm a big Superman fan. Like I would buy if I saw one figure sitting on the shelf, I felt like that figure needed a home, and it was Superman. So I couldn't just like I own like a lot of that Superman. Like I don't know why I own a lot of that Superman, but it's just anytime I saw something like, and I was like, maybe I need 2 of these. So it was like,
it's like people's obsession with Catcher in the Rye. When they see one, they have to get it.
Yeah,
is that a thing? I've never heard that.
Yeah.
Really?
I think I saw it in a movie, but I think it's
yeah. No, but I used to get like called people would think like I was like a scalper because I would like walk out of Target and I had like 3 boxes of like Jasons, of the same Jasons, like especially the New Blood Jason, because I have like 7 of him. I had like a bunch of boxes, so I would walk out and like you would hear like you'd see like the collectors walk in and they'll give you that stink look like this asshole's buying them all. He's probably gonna sell them at his store. I'm like, no, they're actually in my closet, displayed in the closet. No. So
that's amazing.
Yeah.
He's gonna open his own toy store eventually.
Yeah, you could.
I want to.
Danny, you know what?
Really? That'd be awesome.
You know what killed me, Danny? For those of you who don't know, Chubsy Wubsy, a nice brick and mortar store in New Jersey, had a grand opening this Saturday, and they had cosplayers and they had the Wukong, Monkey King, Mythic Legion on display. It was amazing. And there's so much to do, so much to see. All Danny did during the whole grand opening was if he saw something like that was open like this, he would be like this and going up and down the aisles, closing all of the boxes.
Bad. It was so bad. There was a moment where like I told Chubsy, I was like, yo, Chubsy, if you need anything out here to like stack, restock, let me know. He was like, dude, I was just about to ask you that. Thank you so much. So the whole time in the aisles, like even before I called you guys, the whole time in the aisles, people are walking in. I'm like opening the door. I'm like, hi, welcome to the grand opening of Chubsy stores. Take a look at our WWE selection on this side. So I'm like making sales, and then like people were like walking up, and like little kids would come and they would move and then leave a toy. I would go back and grab the toy, put it back. The things were like tilted. I was like grabbing the toys, like if they were tilted, I would be like, It was bad. Like
That'd
I
be
have
funny. The
OCD.
sight of you coming from the back room with like a stack of toys. Like,
Well, it became that because then after that, I was like, "Hey, Chubsy, I think you need like 2 more of the Phantom of the Opera, Casey Jones." He's like, "Yeah, I'll bring them to you." What's the price on those? So I'm like, people are like, we're looking at, and then new people will walk in, and it's like, who's this weird guy walking around? Just like it's like, hi, welcome to Chubsy.
Like,
Can I help you find something?
that's why you need a name tag like the cast members in Disney World. Hi, my name is
man.
Danny.
Sounds like you enjoyed it though.
No, it was. You know what it is? I'm like that at home. Even at home, like there's times where like my kids do little things to like annoy me. They'll put something somewhere and it pisses me off, so I have to move it. So I remember when I had my display in my old apartment. I had a display of like toys, and like my ex-wife would literally grab the toys and move them purposely because she knew it would really agitate me. So as soon as I would get home, like one of like the cradles that the NECA cradles would be like this. And I'm like, who touched my shelf? So I would have to like move it back. You know how many times I had to do that in a week? Like 5 times. Because she would just like, when she was mad at me, she was like, oh, you want to piss me off? So then she'll move cradles. Or she'll move another figure. And I'm like, you jerk. It's bad.
Oh, that's so funny. We had a friend in college who was meticulous on his desk. He had everything where it was supposed to be. And every time we were hanging out and he was out, my friend would come in. The first thing he would do is go to his desk, turn his baseball cards like just slightly at an angle, and then put one of his pencils out of the pencil case and put it on the desk. First thing, we just watch him. He'd walk into the room and we just watch him. And he'd get into the desk and turn the card back, put the pencil back in every single time.
You could just sense it, huh?
Yeah. It's funny. It's funny what people kind of just hold on to.
I hate what Dunkin' Donuts gives. I have a germaphobe also, so I hate when I go to my Dunkin' Donuts in the morning on my way to work and they pass me, like they know me now. So the new folks that start working, they'll pass me my cup like this.
Who does that?
And I'll no, they do that, and I'll say, "Can you change my lid, please?"
Yeah.
Like the owner, it's funny because the manager has to like it's funny because now the manager, like every time like I pull up, and if she sees like the guy's about to do it, she's like, "Don't ever grab it from right here and give it to him." So they already know not to give me like she'll pass, or if he does it, and like she'll like give me an extra lid, just like here's a lid for you because I don't like it. I'm like, where are your hands been? I don't know where your hands been.
I'm not a germaphobe, but I don't agree with that. You know, like
no, I don't. Like it's weird.
On.
Like, yeah, no, like your hand's been roaming inside the bacon for too long. I don't want my
or scratching your butt.
You wish it was bacon.
Yeah, right.
People are gross. Like, you know,
turkey bacon.
It's still better than the alternatives.
Zach, any advice on people contemplating on making dios?
Carlos, my man. Carlos, you make dios. What are you talking about? Carlos makes great dios.
Nice.
I think he's maybe just asking to be polite.
I think he's teeing up a question for you.
Yeah.
My advice is just go for it. You know, buy some foam, start cutting the foam, start gluing it together. I don't know. There's really nothing to it except for time and trying. Chewy, how's your dio coming?
It's really dusty. You know, nothing's plugged in anymore. You know, so it's safer that way.
What are you building?
Chewy. Was it with Time Warner? Sequential Plastic, do you have any tips for anyone who wants to start building a chair?
Yes.
Chris, what the fuck?
Well, it depends on what kind of chair you want to build.
Okay.
But I would recommend going on YouTube and living there for about a week to really understand how to build a chair.
Okay.
You know what I really need to do before I do dial making? I really need to call Verizon and go tell them to go fuck off. Every fucking stream
You
I
left
do.
us hanging.
Every stream I do, this thing kicks out, and now I'm not on 5G, so everyone's gonna come out. Like,
you want to really
like,
piss Chewy off?
pixelated.
Mention Verizon, and you'll see what happens.
You know what pisses Chewy off? Poor Wi-Fi and no air conditioning. That's just what I need in this life. Too minimal. Like, but yeah, everything's dusty. What I probably really need to do is have Toy Father come over and motivate me to make a dio.
We should do that. Let's do that.
That'd be awesome.
Why don't we do it like together?
Rub your
I don't know if you
shoulder.
want
And
me
he's
to
like,
do
all
any
right,
parts of
cut
it.
the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be like a Rocky moment. I just need him just
Got
yelling at
it.
me.
All right.
I'll squirt like water in
Punch
your
the
mouth.
bag.
Here.
Make sure to make a montage for us, please.
Chewy,
Yeah,
we have
for real.
you have no air conditioning. You're not going to get it until you finish this.
Oh, I
There
can
is
just
no
imagine
air
you two
conditioner
are
in my garage,
sweating
so
on
during
each
the summer it
other,
will be
making his
hot.
dio. Chewy, what are you making though?
I am making a right now it's gonna be a hallway. It's
Okay.
gonna become a hotel.
Nice.
Not like a grand hotel, but like 2 floors.
That's
lobby,
pretty
hallway,
great.
that's cool.
in one room.
Nice. Are you going to do magnetic and interchangeable and all that?
I want to. I messed up the magnets last time I did it, so I have to really remember what positive and negative magnets do.
Here's my tip for any dio maker is make sure to mark your magnets first thing. Mark all the one sides of all. Like if you open a pack of magnets, do them all at once so you never get confused. That's my tip.
But yeah, so I first
There you
want to
go,
start
Carlos.
a hallway because I think I could. That's in my, it's easy enough that I could probably successfully do.
The hallway has lots of doorways too, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Show the rubbing party.
We found a third.
We're gonna have to talk about this. No, it's not gonna happen. Okay.
Hey, how many of you?
It's a worthy
hold on.
addiction.
It's our worthy addiction. Okay. It's ours.
It's not your worthy addiction.
It's ours. All right.
It's a personal thing.
Yeah, all right. You guys.
Do any of you other guys make dios?
Josh's wife does.
I
we
made
gotta
a
see this
couple,
rooftop.
and my wife has made the. Here, I can just show you.
Yes.
I make babies.
Attaboy.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, I do. No. I've tried. I've made a small like I know my first dial piece was like a brick wall. Like everybody starts with a brick wall, right?
This is the one my wife made.
Hold on.
Oh, look how cool that is.
Let's
That
get
was a
you
really
on
good
solo.
Look at that.
Wow, that
Yeah,
looks
that's so cool, man.
That's
Josh.
perfect for your
Hold on, I got
amazing.
better
cargo
ones.
shop.
Why aren't you using that?
Yeah, you should.
I need to
that,
use it. I still haven't used it yet. Hold on. Hold on. She did it. She added some, what you call it, some diode pieces. It looks a lot better.
Is she
That's
thinking
cool,
of doing
man.
something different, or was that just like I need to do
She's
that?
mentioned doing a cave.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
cave.
But-
We don't see enough caves.
Don't see enough caves. That's absolutely
true.
true. Is Yimbo still attempting that bat cave?
He is. He hasn't
Yeah.
started though.
He started it mentally.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Yeah, just like Chewy.
Yeah. No, I cut the first foam
Ooh,
piece.
look at
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
That is
Oh,
awesome
yeah,
looking.
that looks great, Josh.
Wow.
That does look really good, man.
Is
does
that
look really
magnetic
good.
or is that just one solid piece?
No, they're not magnetized. You can pull them apart and put them however you want them.
Nice.
That's
That
cool.
has
we
really
didn't do any
cool
magnets.
Eastman TMNT vibes.
Yeah.
That's what I told her I wanted.
She did a great job.
Yeah.
And you have turtles, so get
Yeah,
on, Pat.
I was like, I need this for my turtle. She was like, okay.
Sorry, Vico San cracking me up. Deal making ghost making movie style.
Come on over, Unworthy.
Yeah. Chris, do you remember when I made that?
Which one of us is
volleyball
Whoopi?
net?
I'm Whoopi. I'll be Whoopi. Please let me be Whoopi.
Oh.
You gotta
Josh,
get a
what,
penny.
Josh, what did you say?
Remember when we were doing that Olympic thing for
Yeah.
UPC?
Mhm.
I made that whole like volleyball diorama.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
No way.
that one came out good, but
That did come out good.
yeah. I still didn't win. Damn it.
Yeah,
Wait, what's this TPC Olympics?
that was a long
Oh, it was
time
like
ago.
a while ago.
2-3
Long.
years ago.
Yeah.
School me. Take me to school.
I mean, it was kind of hard in terms of like I can't remember. There are different countries that you don't necessarily have to be from that country, but
Yeah,
form
you ended up on
teams.
like I ended up on Jamaica.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, and
Right.
they gave you like you were doing this week. Maybe you were doing swimming or
Yeah.
pole vault, and you had to do, And I remember I got volleyball, so I did a volleyball photo
Wow.
And you go
That's
head
cool.
to head, I think, with a bunch of people.
with the other guys that did volleyball. Yeah,
It was.
Huh.
I mean, I don't know how Toy Pick Community did it by themselves, but it was a lot.
it was
Yeah.
Sounds like the Olympics was no small feat.
No.
Did it all come together, or was it kind
Yeah.
of? Yeah.
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
a beginning,
there
there was
was-
an end.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
there was
Who
big
won?
controversy because it was the most likes wins,
Yeah.
and we had a lot of people from different countries that just naturally get mad
Hackers.
amounts. Who knows if they're real or fake? You know what I mean? Like,
You were hacking
yeah,
content.
it was kind of one of them things where
I see. Mhm.
they have like
So,
40 followers and they get 10,000 likes or something.
What you're
So
telling me is that you didn't win.
Nobody did.
well, sequential plastic, in terms of just like what you do, in terms of your photography style, what do you do in terms of just setting up your shots? What do you think about? Like, do you have any professional classes or training in terms of photography, or just doing by eye?
Yep, no training, just by eye. I don't know. I always try to think about story first. I don't do a whole lot of like portrait stuff. I like portrait stuff, but it's hard for me to make portrait stuff look good. We got guys like that are in this room right here that are excellent portrait photographers, and I'm just lacking in that department. I don't know if it's in my brain, but I just need I feel like I need to rely on some sort of action or some sort of story going on. I don't feel like I'm a good enough photographer to pull off the portraits. But I'm having fun trying it, and trying different lighting techniques.
I'm the opposite. I can't do the action stuff. I'm better at portrait than I am trying to come up with a scene that makes sense. It makes sense in my head, but then on camera, it makes no fucking sense. And I'm like,
well, that's the great thing about stories is like if you were to pause a movie that you hadn't seen on some random scene, it's all about interpretation at that point, right?
Mhm.
So, people are going to take it a million different ways, and that's kind of the fun of it. It's art. But if I have something in mind and I'm trying to convey it through my picture, I'm going to do all I can to give you all the information you need, and I'm going to kill myself trying to light it right, So yeah, I always go in thinking about story. Sometimes it falls apart, and I just start thinking, "Ooh, actually, this would be cool," and I don't know what the story is, but it looks cool, So I don't know. I don't have any one particular way I approach things. I guess I just kind of go with the flow.
So, I mean, Mitchell Wu says some of his advice is like, make sure you come into your photo with a story. And I think if that's the most important piece to your photography, and that's what I do like about your photography is that there is some sort of story, whether it's the story that you make up in your head or you allow the viewer to make up in their head.
Yeah. It's kind of like when you hear a song and you hear the lyrics and you're like, oh, I know exactly what that song is saying. It's speaking to me, and they could be completely
Matthews.
wrong, but it doesn't matter. It's like
Dave Matthews, right?
Oh, yeah. How'd you know?
It's funny because one of my wedding song was a song by Amos Lee. It's called Flower. And, we danced to it, all that stuff. And then there was an interview that I saw like a year later about what was the inspiration for that song famously, and he said, "Well, it's a song about breakup," and I was like, "Oh, geez.
There you go. There you go.
It's like, well, we picked the wrong song."
but I would also say that, you know, once that music is put out there, it's there for everyone to interpret however you want, you know, and it can speak to you just the way it needs to, you know, and the musician, the creator of it, they kind of let it go when it goes out there. And like some of my favorite songs probably have nothing to do with what the person actually thought they were making a song about, but it hits me in a certain way. So I don't know. I that kind of sounds pretentious if I'm talking about my pictures or, you know, doing that to people, but in a sense, that's what I hope they do. You know.
Hey, I don't think that's pretentious at all. I think that's your vision, right? That's what you want to do. And if we don't have visions for ourselves or goals for ourselves, then our photography really doesn't mean anything. So
yeah.
It's good that you set goals. It's good that you set those goals.
I will say that sometimes there is an absolute meaning behind the pictures, such as today and this week, I did a collaboration with CMAS Art, a fantastic photographer, and we're doing a week-long comic book extravaganza. He does this thing called Tales from Colony City, and it's on Fridays at 10. Yes, thank you very much, my man. And so he does this. He's been doing this forever, right? Colony City, Tales from Colony City, and he invited me to Colony City. Oh, that's nice. Right.
I've always thought about doing it. It seems really fun, but it seems like a lot of damn work.
It is. He puts blood, sweat, and tears into that stuff, and it's always awesome. And we really connected over the storytelling aspect of our photography. And so we decided on doing this huge collaboration. So check it out. It's going to be all week. What's it say?
Sorry to keep going.
Don't go Jason Waterfalls.
I think we all thought it said Jason Waterfalls for a while.
Well, no, that's awesome. Yeah, and like, I think what I can't wait for is that collab to come out, but also just looking at that is a lot of work.
It is. We've had this plan for a long time, and I built a dio specifically for this. I take it very seriously because I really respect this dude, and we become friends. And you know, I like taking this stuff. I take it seriously, but I love having fun with it and keeping it light. You know, it's a good mix of all that stuff.
Question for Chewy: did you hear about the news about Dana's commercial?
Yes,
and then.
You got to save this for content for Thursdays, okay?
If it helps, the giant lube monster is in the shape of a crab.
There you go.
It all works.
I think I'm missing something here.
me too.
Yeah, me too. I'm with you.
It's Zach, I have a question.
Yes,
Zach,
sir.
I have a question. What are some of the two questions actually? First question is, what are some of the challenges you face as a toy photographer? I mean, we all face different challenges, right?
Yeah.
So what is like the main thing you face? Like some of the things you face, like when you're setting up a shot, or
That's a good question.
Yeah, I would say lighting still. I'm not really confident in my lighting, and I'm one of those guys that does layers in Photoshop. So I'll turn off all the lights a lot of times and take a million shots with lights in different places and just kind of pick and choose what looks best.
I still haven't figured out how to layer.
Oh, it's easy.
I'm not good at it
because like I hate that. Like I hate having only one character in focus. Pisses me off. I've tried to do it like other ways because I suck at Photoshop. So maybe somebody could show me one day. I don't know.
Do you use the tripods?
Me?
Yeah.
I do sometimes. Most of the time I just freehand it because I'm on the phone.
The trick is the tripods.
The trick is a tripod.
If you use a tripod and you try the image stack, it's gonna suck for you.
Yeah, you need the tripod.
Because if it moves even a slight like half a millimeter,
right,
it's all gonna be messed up.
Yeah, tripod and even just like a clicker helps.
Yeah, definitely a remote.
Don't touch the camera at all. Is the I guess.
Don't breathe even.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, don't breathe on the figure. Change the light. No atmosphere.
Oh man, it's the worst doing it when I'm using fishing line.
Because the characters are.
You get them nice and still, and then you accidentally hit the table or something. And you gotta
Such
wait
a cool
another
action
half an hour.
shot, though.
I just got this.
Everyone's flying.
That's true.
I just bought this giant light.
Ooh,
That's awesome.
that's cool.
It's like 7 foot tall or something. So
Nice.
I'm just gonna light everything up when I take a photo. Good to go.
So TMNT has a good kind of thing that we should do. I'm going to share this for the first time here on Toy Talk, and the Toy Talk guys already know. But in a month, on June 12th, we are going to have Mitchell Wu on as a guest, and we're really excited about it.
No way.
We are.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so we're really pumped for it. And it took a very long time to get him to come on, and I'm just really.
I'm gonna have to comb my hair.
I know. So,
you didn't do that for me. What's going on?
I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do it for him either.
I'm gonna hang up the jersey after that show. And be like,
I'll just put a bow.
There you go.
Put a bow in.
Yeah. So that's
the banner. We're done.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun, and I think that's gonna kick off kind of because I know after that I'm going on vacation, so maybe we'll go for like a 2-week hiatus and then come back. But that's gonna be a lot of fun. So you heard it first that Mitchell was gonna be on here for June 12th for us, and I'm hoping everything works out. And I hope I didn't
everything will. How can that's absolutely.
Hope he likes us.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna be like, Mitchell, you suck.
And then we'll just be like, oh, we didn't know that guy. So weird. Sequential blast. Oh, what you had 2 questions, Danny.
Yeah. Last question. I mean, yeah. The last question was in regards to the show, because again, it's such a fun show.
Oh, thanks.
And you guys, that's something that kind of like gets me, like with all these shows that I watch, because I watch a bunch of them. It's just how unique they are, right? So like, what was that like coming up with the idea of 12 minutes? What was that like? Whose idea was this? Like, how did we come up?
Is Jay still in the chat?
Yes.
Yeah,
he should be.
I'm telling you, it was all Jay. He said this. He said, Zach, we got a zag. I said, what? He's like, everybody's zigging. We got a zag. I said, okay, what do you mean? He's like, we're gonna start a show. Like, we are? He's like, yes, and you're gonna be the host. I am? Yes. Like, oh, okay. Are you doing it with me? No. I was like, well, you gotta do it with me. Okay. We gotta get Sully too. Okay. It just kind of happened. I mean, literally, it was just like that.
It was okay.
Over the course of 100 DMs, because he is.
And you guys have great chemistry too. Like it's really like, I don't know.
I know you guys
flows really well. Thanks, you guys do a great job.
I agree.
You know how it is, like when you find friends on here and you just click, and then all of a sudden you're like friends, like actual friends, and that's how we had a group chat all of a sudden, and we were just kicking it, and it just turned into this.
That's kind of how I started. I used to watch these 3 guys up here. I used to watch The Box all the time. I was always in the chat, and I used to watch Toy Talk all the time. So, to be on, I was kind of like fanboying a little bit when they, I was asked to come on. So I was like, okay, I made it. I'm an Avenger now.
Yeah.
You're so kind to say you 3. You were on here before me, Danny.
Well, no, you were actually on doing What's in the Box, and I was
on
watching What's in the Box. No, you were on. You guys were on.
We were like the West Coast Avengers, then.
I wouldn't equate it to West Coast. That's like
the Young Avengers. I don't
know. Yes, that's
you
what
were like
was.
introduced in Civil War, and then you became a real character in England. Right?
Yeah, we didn't have Captain America. We had Patriot.
Yep.
That's awesome, though. Everyone has their origin story, and you guys.
Yeah.
And look at you now. Very cool.
No,
exactly where we started, right?
We're very humble.
I bought a house in between then and now.
See, big time.
things are going on. Well, I'll tell you though, one of the things was, and nothing against any of these shows because I love them all. I try to watch as much as I can, but they're long, you know.
Yeah.
And Jay said we should do something short,
Agreed.
something where I think he literally said something where people can sneak away to the bathroom and not be noticed that they're gone.
Yeah.
But it's good that you guys stick to that like 12 minutes because I know me and Unworthy, we had to talk and I was pushing the whole, listen, we're going to stick to an hour. We're going to stick to an hour. But honestly, realistically, sometimes that is unrealistic because sometimes you have like guests and you really want to pick their brain and see where they're at. Or even the conversation is so good where it's like, you don't even notice that you've gone for so long. You know what I'm saying? Like I know
that's why you just
there's a show that went almost 3 hours one time.
Yeah,
I don't want to mention the show. Is these
get a moderator
guys.
and tell them at an hour you hit in broadcast no matter what.
Yeah.
That's why I said to the Behind the Plastic Boys because we were talking past the 12 minutes. I was like, at 12 minutes, you just cut the stream.
Yep.
Like,
he said, just do it.
Buzzer.
And that's what we started doing. Yep. Because honestly, I will say, that was like kind of the plan. But then we're like, we don't want to cut him off. It's Chewy. You know, we can't cut him off.
It's so funny if all of a sudden, like, and the stream was over.
That's the best part.
After.
That's the best part.
I agree. That is the best
And then
part.
the after, you just keep recording, and then you post that later.
Yeah, we're thinking about that too. Yeah. There's so many.
You guys are doing an awesome job, man.
Thanks,
just
man.
keep going, man. You guys are awesome. I'm happy that I get to like go on because I used to be big on watching Shardamus Prime and stuff, but I'm happy that I got shows with people that I know and I'm like in the chats being silly and stuff. So it's really good. It's really good to have something new because
I'm gonna make
the same thing with
10-minute show. I'm just gonna stare at the camera for 10 minutes.
You should do that.
It's gotta be an 11-minute, 59-second show. Just undercut by 1 second.
You should do that and we'll post it on Toy Talk. That would be hilarious.
Maybe just have like some pizza.
No, just nothing. Just looking directly.
But you have to do it close to the mic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll record
make sure you can hear the breathing.
Get that ASMR folks in here with our viewers.
Oh, by the way, speaking of sound effects, what happened to that?
What happened to the soundboard?
I thought it was a nuisance.
It was. Yeah.
It wasn't. It was great.
Yeah, Josh, it was awesome.
It was awesome.
It was awesome because it was so unpredictable. You didn't know what you were pressing, even if it was like a 7-minute like sound clip.
Well, like I just found it, and I didn't know that you have to like make an account to save the sounds you want. So you just have those on a board. So I was kind of like, I didn't know if they were long. I didn't know if they were short. Some of them were pretty long.
Yes,
yeah, but that was the best part. That was like when you were.
And then the first time I thought like, oh, if I just hit the button again, it'll shut off. No, it just starts it over.
Well, I think you should next. Well, actually, maybe not next show. Well, maybe next show.
Do it for the woo.
Do it for woo.
I'll do it for the woo.
Do it for that episode.
Yeah, next week's show is with the Oko. No messing around.
Yeah.
It took Chris so many DMs to get her on the show.
Well, that's why I want to do it. That way he has a good time.
I could imagine the comments in the chat is going to be, man, we're going to get a pep talk. Listen, guys, we can't fuck this up.
I'm just going to get that
we can't fuck this up.
You know how much this means to Chris?
Lamborghini Penny Wagon or something. Just play that one over and over.
Chris, it reminds me of the time, remember the time where I was a guest on TPC? This guy's fucking hilarious. I love it. Chris was like, dude, I'm like, so what do you want me to do? And he's like, dude, we're going to give a clean shot. I'm like, so fuck, I can't say fuck in the show. It was so funny. It was like, then I was like, don't worry, you're gonna get Disney Danny. He's like, why does that scare me? I'm like, it was a great show.
Did you make it?
Did
you make it?
I first of all, I never said to have a clean show. I just said you offered up that you were gonna get Disney Danny. I was like, oh, you do whatever you want, man. But Disney Danny scares me.
That is scary. But you know, it's crazy. I thought of it and I'm like, that does sound scary. I don't know what's worse. Disney Dan or Biblical Adventures Dan. I don't know which one is worse.
But for some reason, Biblical Adventures Danny still works for me. It still fits.
I hope I'm still around I hope I'm still around after my photos to prove that to you. Prove that right.
I can't wait for that to come out. Yeah.
No, they were gonna be great. I'm excited for them.
Sequential Plastic, thank you so much for coming on. This was
My pleasure.
This is what we like really enjoy, and just having a hang and shoot the shit and really just talk. But also, get to know you as well as just an individual, as a woodworker, as a chair maker, as a toy photographer, toy collector. At the end of most of these, we like to do a rapid fire question. So it's not so different from your hot seat, but
I'm pretty sure we stole this from you.
I figured that. I was thinking that when you were telling me, but I didn't say anything. But we also took it
We're
from.
gonna need them royalties.
We also, I think we took some of these questions from grown ass men too. So.
Yeah,
we're just stealing from Steelers. Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that hot seat was created
It
outside
doesn't
toy
make it
photography.
okay,
I'm
though.
just gonna say that right now.
That's a good point. Up for grabs.
So you have 10 seconds to answer any of these questions. Some of these questions you've already answered, but are you ready?
Yes.
Favorite toy line?
I wasn't ready. I like the Mirage Turtles.
Oh, nice. Wait, would you recommend the Casey Jones? I keep looking at that one.
Yeah, I like them.
I really want that one. Okay.
Get it?
This one's cool.
It comes to
That
the
one's
cape.
cool too. I
You
just
love
got that
capes.
one.
That one's cool.
Yeah.
That one's
Yeah,
cool.
I did the Casey Jones.
All right. Favorite toy?
Gotta go with the Mezco Union Gomez, who
Oh, yeah.
I affectionately call Oscar.
Love that one. Saltwater or freshwater?
Freshwater. There's
Yeah.
Sharks in saltwater.
Yes, there are. Very good point. Superpower.
Flight.
What makes you feel old?
Oh man. Nothing really. I don't feel old.
Okay. What makes you feel young?
You don't feel that way either.
I do actually feel young, and I think
Feeling
it's
old.
because of all this, the toy photography, and I think it really is a great way to stay young.
Okay. What kind of chair would you recommend a beginner woodworker to make?
A beginner woodworker, I would recommend
A stool.
A log.
a log. Yes, I'm going to
log.
go with a log. Cut a log into a section, put it on the floor, sit on it.
I've made stools before. I think
Have
I'm
you?
ready. I think I'm ready for the next evolution. So
I think you are. Have you really made stools?
yeah, I've made stools.
Got to send me some pictures, man.
I mean,
Putting together the ones from Walmart does not count as making a stool.
I've made a stool. I mean, I
You have
wouldn't.
the twist.
I'm not gonna brag about it. It wasn't a great stool. I'm just saying I made a stool.
That's awesome. That really is cool.
If you had to give someone a gift that does not collect toys, what toy would you give them?
I think I would give them Gumby.
Oh, okay.
Gumby, yeah. I'm going with Gumby. It's someone that Gumby always just okay. I kind of fell in love with Gumby when I made that book I was telling you about. He was one of my characters. I didn't really necessarily care about Gumby before that. Like Gumby was cool, you know, but after using him and shooting him and making up like a story and kind of, I love him. He makes me really happy. I have him right here. He always looks at me. I mean, how can you look at
That's
him?
a cool one. I like it.
He's so
That's
fun.
Who makes that one?
I don't know. I don't know.
Go on Amazon. There's only one company that will make this.
It was
Yeah.
one. There's one option.
It's
Do you
the
have
same
Pokey?
one.
I have
Is it
Pokey.
one-
Yep.
Yeah, that's funny. And I just had to say this one or show this one. That's hilarious. that's great. Well, that
I
was
also
fire.
have. Wait, hold on. Because it's Zach, I also have a list of hot
Oh yes.
questions
Uh-oh.
that I want to run through. So
Uh-oh.
second round.
Wait, remember, I was
Oh.
nice to you during our show.
Chewy, I hope you asked the one that I hope you're going to ask.
It's in here. It's always in here.
Oh no.
It's in there.
It's always in here.
Oh,
No,
this one. Oh, I know. This
No,
one.
no, no. There's another one, but if you don't ask it,
Oh.
I'll ask it.
Oh,
Go.
I may not remember it. Batman or Superman?
Batman.
Donald or Goofy?
Goofy.
Would you rather be haunted by a ghost or abducted by aliens. And yes, probing is involved by both.
Oh, by both? Well,
It's
then
in-
ghosts. Because
Okay.
Well, what kind of probing are they like?
that
probing?
probe is invisible, and it like ethereal. You can feel it.
Are we talking about
maybe
blood probes, or like are they
thorough.
probing me for answers?
It's all data driven. All of it's data
Probing for a
driven.
chair.
Trauma's trauma, guys. I'm just saying.
Without the
For a
probing option,
chair.
I'm going aliens.
Who's your Spider-Man? Toby, Andrew, or Tom?
Toby.
Cool Ranch or nacho cheese Doritos?
Nacho cheese. Come on.
Pineapple on pizza?
Yes.
Beer or wine?
Neither for me. Coffee.
Oh. Favorite comic book?
Hellboy.
Favorite movie?
Jaws.
And lastly, favorite pizza topping?
Well, I have to pick one, or can I give you my favorite?
Whatever you want. Toppings.
Pepperoni, jalapeno, pineapple.
Ooh,
Boom.
okay.
One last one. Not a bird, not a plane photography, or TMT 1987.
And that's all we have for you tonight, folks.
Good. That's a good answer. Any plugs, Zach?
Yes, Behind the Plastic, but we already covered that. And check out me and CMA's art and my huge, ginormous collaboration this week, because we did it all for all of you. That's it.
Awesome.
Thank you.
I think that's
Awesome.
it. Is that it?
I think that's it.
Is Jay in there? Jay, are you still here? Shall I plug anything else?
He's just mad that you didn't answer the question.
Have you revealed who your Thursday guest is going to be?
Did we reveal it? We already did?
Oh, have you?
Oh no, I will reveal it on Wednesday.
Perfect.
And your newest one is dropping tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow with the one and only Toy Father.
I'm very excited for it.
You seem very excited for it.
Next time you got to interview TY Daddy instead.
TY Daddy.
We were in a chat, and TMT 1987 says, I got to thank No Chewing, I got to thank Gimbo. And then a few lines later, no, just joking, got to thank TY too. And I said, "Who? TY is getting more props than I am." And he's like, "I meant TF."
And that's the second time he accidentally left you out of the thing, right?
Yeah, it was.
So
I don't hold it against him.
Yeah, he's nothing but love.
Yeah, it definitely is. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Other plugs. Wednesday, we got State of the Art with Cox Create and Unboxing Art. Do you have a guest this week, Josh?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think we got hella dope toys. It might be this week, or it might be next month. No, next month I'm on their show. No, I don't fucking know.
Either way, 7:30.
Josh, great plug.
Josh Lockwood News.
Just come watch. Come find out.
Come watch 7:30.
Surprise.
Unboxing Art. No Chewing.
On Wednesday as well, 8:45, you can catch me and Toy Father, as well as Yimbo Reviews Everything, doing the TPC Top 10.
Awesome.
Oh, sorry. I have one more plug.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, wait. Go ahead. Just reminded me.
No, go ahead.
Well, maybe I shouldn't plug this because it's going up directly against your show.
That's fine.
On Wednesday.
Oh, no. Plug it.
I mean, we're against Josh already. I mean,
yeah.
Like, we catch his tail end.
Behind the Plastic is going to host the Pick Bar this Wednesday.
Nice. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we're going to take over and have some fun.
With all these shows, we should just like get like how what is it? Roku has like the TV channels. We should just start our own network.
Yes,
it's true. Yeah, we had thought about that.
Yeah,
I think after the Woo episode, we'll be that big where we could do that.
The Woo.
Right.
Danny.
First off, thank you for coming on, Zach. You're awesome.
My pleasure.
Wednesdays, Black and Wednesdays, third week in the month. Again, black and white shot with a blast of blue. Use the hashtag TA_Black and Wednesdays, and please
you're gonna make me open it, aren't you?
Yes. I thought that's why you bought it.
No.
Now you have to.
Well, at least take a photo and then put it back and then sell it. But yeah, TA_Black and Wednesdays, and tag me in your shots. I want to like showcase them. You know, everybody does such a great job. And then finally, I could say Thursdays, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, A Worthy Addiction, hosted by me and my beautiful co-host, Unworthy Collector. We're gonna have the Unhuman as our first guest.
Awesome.
He's gonna be talking about toy photography, but from what the conversation I've had with him, he has a lot of knowledge in music. So, you know,
cool.
again, it's a show about all hobbies. It's really just a couple of guys being silly. I hope you guys, thank you for everybody that tuned in the first episode. It was a lot of fun. And I hope you guys liked our, you know, our hobbies that we showed.
I did. I love the dancing. That was a great one. Man, you're so fit, Danny. I love that picture.
Well, Unworthy has the bod, not me. I was like,
what was that
dance?
That dance.
Yeah, I was the ballet dancer, and then he was the pool guy.
I apologize. I haven't watched it yet, and I know it's terrible.
It's okay.
No.
Definitely be watching it.
Well, this is why I do it Thursday, because everybody has a show on Wednesday. So I said Thursday, all right?
Here's the thing. There's so much toy content out there that it's impossible to stay up with everything, but that's why you have the replays, and that's okay. You don't have to catch everything live. You don't.
Well, absolutely. I told him I was going to watch it that night or the next night, and then I never did, and so.
Well,
shame.
Then you are a jerk. Yes.
I know. But at least I'm admitting it.
You are.
And then one last plug. Next Monday, we're gonna have Yoko, who is formerly from Super 7. You can catch her. She's an enabler on Toying Arounds, Toying Around show. She is going to be awesome. So I'm really excited to have her on.
Nice.
Get to have her take on toys, and she collects a lot of different things, so it'll be interesting to see what her collection is and then how she got into everything. So
yeah, big Disney fan. She's on, as Toy Farlow was saying, she's part of the enablers, but she's also a part of a Monday night stream that goes, again during this time slot, but catch the replay. She does the show Boba Squadron with Toy Around, and Paul Youngley, the guy from
Kim's Convenience.
I know his first name's Paul.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, so we're really excited. That'll be fun. And then, of course, we're really trying to just hang out and talk about toys and just have fun with each other. So all you in the chat, thank you so much for joining us. You guys were all a riot, and it was a lot of fun just reading all your comments. And Zach, I can't thank you enough for coming on Sequential Plastic. Let me just end with this. You are a true, you are the best of the best when it comes to the toy community. You are one friendly guy who's always open and always positive to talk about toy photography, and we are lucky to have you in that community. So thank you for staying super positive and just super awesome.
Thank you very much. That means a lot. Thank you. And thank you for having me on. This was super fun, guys. You guys are awesome.
We try.
Yeah.
You don't even have to try. It just happens.
Well, that all natural vibe.
You don't have to try. All right, everyone. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week for another episode of Toy Talk.
See you guys.